That's right. Right now we're in the 2500 block of Churchill in between Huff and Laverne, and you can see police are still out here, investigators still combing the scene. You can see the cones there on the ground where they are collecting evidence. Police are still investigating a shooting that sent an 8-year-old boy and a man in his 20s to the hospital. It happened here on Goodfellow on the overpass right over Interstate 70. The victims tell police that they do not know the suspects. Police are looking for anyone to come forward with answers. Reporting at the Central West End, this is Jasmine Brown, News 4. Last Saturday, the WBCBL national champions, the St. Louis Surge, proved why they deserve that title. Crushing the Illinois Shooting Stars, the team brought their record up to 3-1. We can take pictures of ourselves for free and post them on websites and social media. But how long will those still be there? And are there any other ways that we can preserve our photos? With everything out here, from bounce houses to football, even basketball, kids are out here getting fit and fresh for Flint. Now, not only did the church, along with multiple other organizations, meet the needs of residents in that neighborhood, any Flint resident could come and get what they needed for their family as they continue to battle the water crisis. Good evening, I'm Jasmine Brown. It's hard to find a senior playing college basketball nowadays with so many talented players leaving school early for the NBA draft. That culture is a little different at Michigan State, where Tom Izzo has been able to keep his athletes on campus, giving MSU many senior days to look forward to, and today's was pretty special. The Surge home opener began just a moment ago, and they are facing the Nebraska Strikers for the second time this season. Last time the teams met, the Surge dominated, winning 98-80. With a high focus on talent from St. Louis, the Surge have 9 players from the metro area on the roster. Though the semi-pro league gives players opportunities to pursue professional careers in the United States and overseas, the women set their hearts on the opportunity to bring another championship to St. Louis. Fans are in the stadium right now cheering the team on for another victory. This victory could bring them a game closer to another championship title. News 4 Sports, I'm Jasmine Brown.
We're back now at 8:22. Flint residents have been dealing with the water crisis now for more than 2 years. Unfortunately, donations from across the state and country have slowed down lately, but reporter Jasmine Brown is with us this morning with details of a way that organizations are helping. Jasmine?
Mike, it was a scorching day in Flint, but the cars just kept coming. Joy Tabernacle Church in Flint has been hosting a water distribution regularly since February, but according to residents who came, this one was better than before. A marching band helped kick off this water distribution, bringing attention to more than just water bottle cases on a hot day. Residents showed up with their cars and got them filled by volunteers, and after having the water loaded, they got out and took advantage of the resources that were available. Outside, there was food provided by the Eastern Michigan Food Bank, lead testing was available, and residents could get their test results in just minutes. Inside of the church, residents could get information on resources related to health, Medicaid, and Double Up food books. All of this in one spot to reach residents who for some reason say they're not getting bottled water filters or any other important resources. And that's exactly what these organizations heard from residents in the neighborhood.
We'll not only meet the needs of people with water, but we'll meet the needs with people with all the issues.
We've had problems, because I've had a problem a long time ago with the water and so forth, so I'm glad it's picking up now, because to me, it was dying down, so it's getting better now.
Now, not only did the church, along with multiple other organizations, meet the needs of residents in that neighborhood, any Flint resident could come and get what they needed for their family as they continue to battle the water crisis. And the children had their day with a chance to play in bounce houses just across the street. Ruth Mott Foundation, along with Joy Tabernacle, hope to host another distribution in the future. Football, basketball, hockey, and more.
I love to play in Flint.
And it was all free today for the Fresh Flint Festival.
We just started brainstorming and we said, wouldn't it be cool if we had an event where with athletes engaging with kids?
Basketball greats including Jeff Grayer showed up to represent for the community as they continue to battle through the water crisis.
When the parents, the kids, and everyone are frustrated about the water situation and everybody's kind of angry trying to get to a resolution, we wanted to have just one day where, the families can come out and just enjoy themselves.
With everything out here, from bounce houses to football, even basketball, kids are out here getting fit and fresh for Flint. Bryson Sneed and his brother Ethan took aim on the football field on one corner of the event center, happy to spend their Saturday out learning new skills.
You get to hit the bags and stuff because I'm learning about football.
And some kids worked the information tables, making sure Flint residents went home with information they need to keep their households healthy and happy.
It's fun to help people that need it.
With the community in all smiles, players like Grayer say this is what Flint needs.
This is what it's all about for our water to be good.
All right. You can't say anymore.
It's been around for 94 years, but some Halo Burger locations have suddenly closed their doors. NBC 25's Jasmine Brown joins us in the studio with more on the story. Jasmine?
Joel, it's been without warning to employees and customers. 2 Halo Burger restaurants closing in Genesee County today. That's the one on Richfield Road in Flint and the location in Mount Morris Township. The restaurant in Mount Morris Township is located inside of the Beacon Bridge and Market gas station just off of I-75. In a statement, the Flint-based company says the Mount Morris Township restaurant is no longer operating because a lease agreement hasn't been met. We were at that restaurant this afternoon and we ran into a Bay City couple. They say they were driving through to visit family and they just wanted to have a good old-fashioned olive burger.
We just were coming by because my sister-in-law lives here and they're closed.
But you want a chocolate shake? I said, I'll get a Halo Burger and a chocolate shake. Ain't happening.
Now, Halo Burger says they will open a new restaurant in the Mount Morris area sometime in the next 6 weeks, but there are still multiple locations in mid-Michigan, including Flint, Grand Blanc, and Birch Run. Live in the studio, Jasmine Brown, NBC 25 News. Over the years, Saginaw has gone through many changes, from a lumberjack town to an up-and-coming city. And right now, one man wants to give Saginaw a free photography experience. He believes the gems of the city are the people who live there.
Beautiful, love it. When I get to the city, I kind of go survey the land, see what's pretty good places to shoot at for the most part.
Tyler Moncrief is a Saginaw native, but for the past year, he has been a traveling visual artist. Now, he wants to add photographer to his title, and he's developing a new work of art here in Saginaw.
I'm gonna do that one more time. The main dream that I have is being able to work with clients that want advertising but can't afford advertising.
After going into business on his own, Tyler realized potential clients liked his work, but wouldn't hire him because of his prices. That's why he started a crowdfunding campaign to begin the free photography experience.
If I can pull together enough funds to where I don't have to worry about finances, I can do those kind of things for the people that can't afford those big name photographers, those big budgets.
His campaign is on Indiegogo and looks to raise $1.5 million to buy a studio.
If I hit my goal with the campaigns, that would take care, I would be able to buy a studio outright and own it. Okay. And when the people come in, they will pay an image processing fee instead of paying a photographer's fee.
Tyler hopes to keep that fee around $20 to $25. We can take pictures of ourselves for free and post them on websites and social media. But how long will those still be there? And are there any other ways that we can preserve our photos? The fee Tyler mentions will pay for a high-quality print, but it won't be on regular photo paper.
I want to print it on aluminum, so you can't bend it, you can't break it, and the lifetime of it, 25 years plus.
Right now, Tyler has raised just over $1,600 toward his goal. You can find a link to his Indiegogo campaign on our website, NBC25news.com. In Saginaw, Jasmine Brown, NBC 25. That's right. Right now we're in the 2500 block of Churchill in between Huff and Laverne, and you can see police are still out here, investigators still combing the scene. You can see the cones there on the ground where they are collecting evidence and taking a look at what happened here. A little earlier, canines were on the scene looking for a suspect. We do know that 4 people were shot, one of those people dead this evening, the other 3 in the hospital at Hurley Medical Center. Police have not released any more details, but if you do know any information in regards to this shooting, you're asked to call Flint Police. Live in Flint, I'm Jasmine Brown, NBC 25 News.
We was coming from Skate King going to pick up somebody, and when we got to the light, they just started shooting. Around, just firing. That's all I know.
Anne Franklin is shaken up as she describes the moment gunfire hit the red GMC Envoy that she, her daughter, grandson, and another man were in. The shooting happened in the middle of the afternoon on the busy Goodfellow overpass at Interstate 70. City and county police responded to the scene shortly after. More than a dozen bullets hit the driver's side of the car.
Oh, who in the hell is shooting at us? What we do? That's all I know.
Franklin's 8-year-old grandson was shot in the leg as he lay in the back seat of the vehicle. The second victim was a man in his 20s. He was shot in the backside. Both victims were rushed to area hospitals. Shocked at the time, Franklin was not able to see who was shooting at their car.
Whoever it was, I hope that camera got them. I hope they get caught. That's all I got to say.
Now, police are still looking for a shooter in this case. Witnesses say the shooter drove off in a gray Buick. If you have any information that can help police out tonight, you are urged to call them. Live in North St. Louis, I'm Jasmine Brown, News 4.